Musbau Adewume Akaji, the pioneer VC of Al-Hikmah University and the immediate past Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Mina. You are welcome, sir. We also have Professor Akaji, no doubt, laid the foundation for whatever achievements we have today. I remember in our years as students what Al-Hikmah University looked like and the effort of this great man to put us on the world map. Other vice chancellors only had to build on the very solid foundation that he has laid. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you long life and more prosperous years on the surface of earth. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I also have this morning in this hallowed chamber, if I can call it that, Ambassador Asayuti, a father and friend of the founder of this great university. Ambassador, sir, you are welcome. I can also see the executive and elders of the Ibile Igbomina. Let me introduce the president of that association, the president of Ibile Igbomina, our father, Elder G.Y. Jimo. Can you rise for recognition, please? Thank you very much, sir, for doing us the honor. We also have in his entourage the national secretary of that association, Chief Lai Ogundele. You are welcome, sir. Also in that same entourage, the national treasurer of the association, Prince Olawi Kolawole Aziz. Thank you, sir. We also have the national publicity secretary of the association, Comrade Ayedun O. Ahmed. You are welcome, sir. And an ex-officio of the Ibile Igbomina, Prince D.O. Bangbose. You are welcome, sir. And the National Auditor 1 of that same association, Mr. Yusuf Kabir. You are welcome. Thank you very much. We're glad to have you with us for this important occasion. I've also been informed that we have this morning the pioneer director of the Center for Peace and Security Studies, the center that today will be conferring the PhD degree on the Inspector General of Police, inshallah, Dr. Raji Shitu. Doctor, sir, thank you very much for that great initiative and for pioneering that unit. And also the immediate past acting director of the same center, that is the Center for Peace and Security Studies of this great university, Associate Professor Abiola Adimola. You are welcome, man. We also have a former commissioner for tertiary education and a very good friend of this great university. She has always been around anytime we are celebrating a major event like this. Our mother, Dr. Amina Ahmed. You are welcome, man. Thank you very much. As soon as I have the list of other invited guests, they shall be introduced and recognized appropriately. But let me inform you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that for this year's convocation ceremony, we have a total of 1,583 graduates, among which about 400 plus are convoking for postgraduate studies, PhD, Masters, and MPhil degrees, among others. And in the over 1,583 graduates for this year's ceremony, a total number of 26 bagged first-class degrees. Can we give them a round of applause, please? 26 first-class degrees in 1,583 graduates. I have also been informed that the National Legal Advisor for the Ọmọ Ìbílẹ̀ Ìgbómìnà Association, our father, Chief PAO Olorunnisola SAN, is here in our midst. Baba, can you rise for recognition, please? Thank you very much, sir. This year's event is the 13th Convocation Ceremony since the inception of this university in the year 2005, and precisely the operating license was granted by the National Universities Commission on January 7th, 2005. That date has become an annual celebration in our university as the Founders' Day. The university started, I remember, we were just about 83 students or thereabout at inception, and with just 3 colleges, as they were called back in the days, now faculties: the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, where I belong, the College of Management Sciences, and the College of Natural Sciences, now Faculty of Natural and Applied Sciences. Today, the 3 colleges founded during the stewardship of Professor M.A. Akaji as metamorphosed into 7 faculties and also the postgraduate school. And over the years, the number of students rose from less than 80 at inception till today. We are over 6,000 students of this great university in just a little over 18 years. Al-Hikmah University has continued to work stronger and stronger, and I pray that may Allah continue to support us so that in the next coming years we shall celebrate more wins. Today we have been accredited for the establishment of the Faculty of Nursing Science, which was just a department in the Faculty of Health Sciences. Inshallah, we look forward in the next couple of years to also have the faculties of engineering and medicine. I have also been informed that as part of the entourage of the president of the Ọmọ Ìbílẹ̀ Ìgbómìnà Association, we have Professor Afusat Alabi from the women wing of that association. You are welcome, ma'am. And also an ex-officio of that association, Mrs. Victoria Adeyemi. You are all welcome to the premises of Al-Hikmah University. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the uniqueness of this event is that for the first year in our 13th year of celebration of the convocation ceremonies, we shall be having the convocation lecture after the convocation ceremony. It has never happened before, but because this is the first time in our history that we are also bringing a very gargantuan personality in the person of the Vice President to deliver the convocation lecture. Last year, we were in the villa to invite the Chief of Staff to the immediate past President of this country, President Buhari. His Chief of Staff, Professor Gambari, was our convocation lecturer for the 12th convocation ceremony. But the Vice Chancellor, Professor Noah Yusuf, told me that he was not done yet visiting the villa. And so this year we have the Vice President of Nigeria delivering the convocation lecture. And inshallah, one of the major highlights of this event this morning is also the conferment of the PhD honoris causa in public administration on the number one citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR. So we are not only bringing in the Vice President, but also the President of this great nation shall also be receiving a PhD award. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please kindly join me to welcome with a round of applause the longest serving registrar of this university, the immediate past registrar and wife of our founder, Alhaja Chief Dr. Rashidat Modupe Oladimeji. A round of applause for Mama, please.
I've been ungrateful for much my life. I wasn't faithful for all this time. I feel ashamed, Lord, for the things I've done since I've been falling all this time. 'Cause I haven't had peace in so long, and I couldn't seem to go on, but now I can feel it through you. And I will never and ever forsake anything, and I'll follow this
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome with a rousing Kábíyèsí Alhaji Chief Mashood Adeniyi, Aṣojú Ọba of Ọ̀fà, is representing His Royal Majesty Ọba Mufutau Gbadamosi Esuwoye II, the Olofa of Ọ̀fà. Please, can we all join me and say Kábíyèsí? Thank you very much, sir. We're glad to have you with us. I've also been informed that we have from the National Vice President of the Ọmọ Ìbílẹ̀ Ìgbómìnà Land, Chief Sunday Ibitoye. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much, sir. The procession of the Chancellor is about 15 minutes away from making its way into the auditorium, and as tradition demands, once I receive the green light that the procession is at the entrance, I will request that every one of us, without any exception, rise on your feet and remain standing until the procession makes its way to its seat. All graduates are advised to maintain silence. Once the procession is in the auditorium, there will not be any moving around. If you want to do anything, you can do it between now and the next 15 minutes when the procession will enter the hall. I think I can see from the crowd my own head of department, Dr. Sikiru Atanda Adenigba, the freshly minted Associate Professor of Islamic Studies, the HOD, sir. You are recognized. I can also see the head of department of Arts and Social Sciences Education, ASE, Dr. Abdulgani Owoyale. You are welcome, sir. Once again, all graduates are advised to maintain their seats and avoid moving around once the procession makes its way into the auditorium. You shall not be allowed to move around, to take pictures, or to go out to receive and make calls. Whatever you want to do, you have just about 10 minutes to do that before the procession enters the hall. I can also see right in front of me the Acting Director of the Center for Peace and Security Studies, Dr. A.A. Adekola. I know you were expecting me to say something else, but I will not say it today. That is between us. Dr. A.A. Adekola, you are welcome, sir. Graduates and their parents are expected to be back to this hall by 3 p.m. to receive and listen to the convocation lecture by His Excellency, the Vice President of this country, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. The Vice President shall be touching down, inshallah, by 2:30. He will be heading straight to the main campus for the commissioning of the Faculty of Nursing Science Complex. And after that, he shall be coming here to commission the Moot Court Complex before delivering the 13th convocation lecture in the history of this university. I can also see the Director of IOE, Institute of Education, in our midst. You are welcome, sir. JJ.
Hello, share identify in the regular one. Hello, share identify in the regular one.
When I have nobody, you stood by my side, stood by my side. I feel that your love, you make me feel alright, make me feel alright. Oh, love, you are my God, and that's so I love. You are my God, and that's so
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let all parents and guests who are here with us comply with the instructions given to them by the officials. This hall has a capacity that it can take, so not everyone is expected to be seated here this morning, and that is why provisions have been made outside the hall to accommodate those who may not be in the hall with us for this event. Once again, all guests are commanded, not advised, but commanded to comply with the instructions of the officials in charge of the program. Let's comply, please.
When you put on your earpiece, what do you hear? Chaos or peace? Okay, let's talk about music and the filth in it. Because our children hear foul words every day. Adults watch nude videos every day. It has registered wrong things in their brains, and who will free us from this cage? It intoxicates them and drive them insane, giving them joy at first, but at last it's a pain. Ladies posing naked without shame, and boys running a death race for self-defame. The world is controlled by devil through the mouth of his advocate. Why can't we sit back and think, what does our children future holds? Please ask yourself again. Music teaches them how to fornicate, how to get high on pills and abuse sex, to forget your grave and body every day, saying I have just one life to live, man. And many of this youth forget they will sing a hold. And to defend what you have said, you will not be bold. You will have yourself to blame, it is not a joke. I wonder how hard it should be for you to cope. A piece of advice for our parents: guide what your children hears and views. Music is here to destroy our feeble faith. That's my own point of view. And few people care about the message of music nowadays. And that is why not to trash this easy and play. So tell them how to use them, they not okay. Take your eye on them and airplane. And music celebrates calmness. Music celebrates extravagance. Music celebrates waywardness and encourage youth to abuse sex. It has destroyed many homes, broke many bones, gives you reasons to be dumb. It is not funny. I am not Mr. Bones. Filthy lyrics, straight rhythms never gives.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome to our midst Professor K.A. Bolagade, VC Designate of the Amam Patigi University, Patigi, Kwara State. Thank you, sir. I will wish you a successful tenure of office in your new assignments. Faculty officers should report to the hall right now to take charge of their graduating students. We don't want to have any rousing moments for this event. I announced earlier that the hall has a capacity that it can take, and once it is filled up to that capacity, every other person is expected to sit at the arranged seats outside this hall. We shall not be taking more than the capacity already agreed for this hall. Also the informed that we have here in our midst one of our royal fathers, a custodian of our traditional institution and heritage, His Royal Highness Oba Abdul Fattah O. Talabi Allah of Ilala. You are welcome, sir. And also Mr. Kasim Kayode Babamale, Registrar of the Federal University of Health Sciences, Ilaonagun, Kwara State. You are welcome, sir. Where's my Bible? All graduates at the entrance should vacate that place right now. The procession of the Vice Chancellor is almost here. All graduates standing at the entrance of this hall should vacate the premise right now and take their seats under the tent allocated to them. All graduates occupying the various entrances of this hall should vacate the place right now and move to take their seats under the tent already prepared for them. We shall not be allowing any graduate to stand in the hall or stand at the entrance of this hall. The faculty officer should take charge right now so that sanity can be restored in and around this auditorium. Faculty officers, you have 2 minutes to clear your students from within and without this auditorium to take their seats under the tent prepared for them. Robia. Faculty officers should take charge of their graduates and ensure that all graduating students are cleared from the entrances of this hall. And those who are standing should also vacate the hall and take their seats outside this auditorium. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome with a round of applause the wife of the founder of this university, Alhaja Sikirat Kehinde Oladimeji. You are welcome, ma'am. This is the final announcement to faculty officers of the students that are standing inside and outside of this auditorium. Come and take charge of your graduating students. Take them to the designated areas outside the hall to have their seats. We don't want to have any rowdy session within and outside this premise. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Honorable Justice Ganiat Lawal of the Osun State Judiciary and other justices of that state. You are welcome. Thank you very much for doing us the honor with your presence. Wow, mate. Look how come to New Jail. I also have the honor to welcome to our midst one of our royal fathers, His Royal Highness Oba Abubakar Oloyede Onigbona. Onigbana, sorry. Onigbana of Igbanaland. Kabiyesi, you are welcome, sir. Oba Abubakar Oloyede, you are welcome, sir. All faculty officers have been warned. This is a warning to all faculty officers. We shall not tolerate the indiscriminate attitude of your graduating students in and around the auditorium. Take charge of your graduates right now and take them to the designated areas outside this hall. We shall not tolerate any rowdy session in and around the auditorium. Wow, mate. Robia. Yusuf Muibat. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to warmly welcome to our midst our mama, the wife of the Vice Chancellor of this great university, Mrs. Yusuf Muibat Oluseyi. You are welcome, ma. Thank you very much. I have earlier recognized my Lord, Honorable Justice Ganiat Olawal of the Associate Judiciary and her entourage. But I have also been informed that we have in our midst this morning our mother, Ambassador Nimata Nilola Kabi OON, former ambassador of this great nation to the Royal Kingdom of Netherlands and the Pro-Chancellor of ATBU and APU. Can you rise for recognition, Mama? Allah, thank you very much, Mama. If you cannot find a seat here in the hall, kindly and respectfully take your exit and get yourself a seat under the canopies outside this hall. We shall not allow anyone to stand here in this hall. Faculty officers have been given the final marching order to take charge of their graduates. Protocol and arena should also swing into action immediately so that sanity can be restored back to this hall before the entrance of the Pro-Chancellor's procession. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have just seen one of our teachers and a professor of Arabic Studies, Professor Abdurrahman Ahmad Al-Imam, popularly known as Professor Kakuri. You are welcome, sir. The chairman of the Al-Hikmah University Stakeholders Forum, the forum that facilitated the building of the Faculty of Nursing Science Complex at the Adeta campus of this university, Alhaj Zubair Yusuf Orisan Koko. You are welcome, sir. Robia. We should not be struggling with it's insulting.
Al-Hikmahuniversity.edu.ng wá jàǹfààní ojúlówó ẹ̀kọ́ tó yọrantí.
Do you know law is one of the most respected professions in the world, and it offers great opportunities for its graduates?
Coming into this great university, I never really knew what to expect. But my experience here has been a pretty great one.
Al-Hikmah University Law Faculty, working together with the Law Student Society, also organize more than academic assessment. There are also social events.
Al-Hikmah University is not only an institution where you learn for wisdom in your chosen career path, but also an institution where you learn for morality. So to speak, we're the full package. So why miss out on us?
I urge you to apply into Al-Hikmah University for any course whatsoever you would like to study. A promising new future awaits you here.
Assalamu alaikum, peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum, peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum, peace on all of you. Peace on all of you. I bring to you glad tidings. Listen, you're gonna like it. Advocate of peace I am, regardless where I be. This rise to share up. Toast to the good life, raise your cup. I know it's not easy on you, but breathe this face you pass through. Assalamu alaikum, peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day.
regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum, peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum.
We also have with us this morning the Vice Chancellor of the Aman Patigi University, Patigi, Kwara State, Professor Mahfouz Adedimeji. You are welcome, sir.
Don't worry about today. Time is going to heal the pain. There is a huge reward and strength and peace all around the world. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you.
I will look good at Pete. Wetin dey play now? Your man, don't be so. You don't like us again, Shaggy. At the shop. At the Bible word.
Can't you see the rapid growth of evil in the city? Wayfarer has forgotten home because of this limited chilling. Virginity was a luxury, the pride now in the water under the bridge. Who salvaged this wrecking ship? Somebody save me, I can't breathe. I'm so choked with these vices. Look around me, feet now I see. Vitiated is the city, and I've got nowhere to leave. It's in the air we breathe now. It's in the water and foods we eat. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. I can feel the heat now. Feels like they do misclose. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. Vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our 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 musicians are strange soul with the pornographic audio. I just wanna hear peace with my earpiece, but your content is piece of filth. Hollywood films are modern drama, caught in the station, caught on camera. They call sex tape, music, a video. I hear filth when I turn on the radio. Wish I can wake you from somebody question in your mind, you know the answer. Can we have our sanity back and take your civilization back? It's in the air we breathe now. It's in the water and foods we eat. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. I can feel the heat now. Feels like they do misclose. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. Vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our. It's in the air. Breathe now. It's in the water and foods we eat. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. I can feel the heat now. Feels like they do misclose. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. Vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, vitiated. Something is wrong with our vitiated, feeling strong with our wall. It's in the air we breathe now. It's in the water and foods we eat. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. I can feel the heat now. Feels like the doom is close. Only those Allah save will be free from these vices. Remember that you can never have it all. It can never go your way, your time. So when Allah bring little fitna,
I warmly welcome to our midst our traditional rulers, the custodians of our culture and heritage. You are welcome to the premises of Al-Hikmah University, which has always been your home. It is always a pleasure to have you grace our occasions. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to support you and to protect you from all harms. As soon as I get the list of the names of our royal fathers, I shall recognize them appropriately. But permit me to recognize our teacher, Professor Abdul Ghani Abdul Hamid Akbari Gidoma, a professor of Arabic Studies and one of the founding lecturers of that department in this great university. Thank you very much, sir. I've also been informed that we have here in our midst a member of the Kwara State House of Assembly, Honorable Bello Yunusa Oniboki. You are welcome. And also we have this morning the acting provost of the Kwara State College of Arabic and Islamic Legal Studies, Ilorin, Dr. Saad Hadi, and is here with the registrar of that institution and one of my own former bosses while I was a student of that institution, Malam Afolabi Suleiman. You are welcome, sirs.
They are not going to work, so you can recognize them. These are the visiting registrars.
I also have a list of the visiting registrars from sister universities. Permit me to recognize your presence, Mr. Kazim Babamale, earlier recognized, the registrar of the Federal University, Ilorin, Mr. Tafa Mustafa, registrar of Bells University, Sangota, Ogun State, Dr. Saleh Kikeloma, registrar of the Kwara State University, Malete, and Mr. Adenika Sharif, registrar of Fountain University, Osogbo in Osun State. You are all welcome, sirs, to this event. I've also been informed that we have here in our midst the rector of the Kogi State Polytechnic, Lokoja, Dr. Salisu Ogbo Usman. You are welcome, sir. And also the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University, Lokoja, Professor Akinwumi. You are welcome, sir. Thank you for gracing this occasion. Thank you. I await the list of our royal fathers who are here with us this morning so that I can recognize them appropriately. They deserve maximum respect from us as the custodians of our traditional institutions. But permit me to recognize the presence, as I have the name with me right now, of His Royal Highness Oba Dr. D.S. Oyeriola Adedumoye, the Eleri. Do I get that? Eleri. Eleri, thank you very much, sir. The Eleri of Adanla Irese in Ifelu local government area. Kabiyesi, you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much, Kabiyesi. We are glad to have you in our midst. That door is closed. Ọmọ yìí dà. Ọ̀sà. Start taking their names from that side. Are you done? Oh, just so, okay. Oh, thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the procession of the Pro-Chancellor is on its way. As I announced earlier, it is the duty of faculty officers to clear this auditorium and ensure that whoever cannot find a seat inside this hall is gracefully taken outside to sit under the canopies. Hello. No one will be allowed to remain standing inside the hall. If you can't find a seat, security operatives should kindly assist us in exiting those who are unable to find a seat.
Is led by the alumni. He said you know their names. Our alumni. Leave that one. Just give it the rest. The rest is
Àwọn wo ló lè kìíníṣẹ́ fún mi? Àwọn wo ló procession? No, not names. Who? Once again, security operatives should clear this hall. The procession is almost here. Now, what you lock here now, but can't clear all you can't clear gbogbo àwọn tó dúró yìí. If you cannot find a seat in this hall, security operatives have the directive to remove anyone who is not sitting from this hall right now. We don't want to have a rowdy session. the security operatives? Dr. Salah, can we have the policemen here? The policemen in our midst should kindly remove those who cannot find a seat in the hall. Let them go and sit outside the hall. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we be on our feet as the procession of the Vice Chancellor makes its way into the hall? Please, let's rise and remain standing until the procession takes its seat. Thank you. The procession is led by members of the University Alumni Association, Mr. Ridwan, followed by Mr. Taiwo Adigo, followed by Ms. Latifat Oladimeji, and followed by Mrs. Aisha Ashaju Bolagade, and then the professors of the university who are not deans. I can see Professor Hakim Ijaya of the Faculty of Law, Professor A.T. Shehu, also Faculty of Law, Professor Asayuti Ologele Ndarabi of the Department of Languages Arabic Unit, Professor Bello Shitu of the Faculty of Law. And also Professor Mary Isere of the Faculty of Education, and Dr. I.O. Mustafa, Director of Diploma Studies, Dr. Oti Lawal, Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. A.M. Aremu, Dean of Management Sciences, Dr. Mariam Bayero Jima, Dean, Faculty of Law, Dr. O.P. Akinubi, Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor I.A. Okolola, Dean, Faculty of Natural and Applied Sciences, Dr. K.S. Olorunisola, Dean of Agric, Professor L.F. Oladimeji, Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor A.O. Wairaji, Dean of the Postgraduate School, Alhaj I.A. Alao, the University Librarian, Mr. Afish O. Omani, University Bursar, Dr. K.A. Oladimeji, the Registrar, Professor G.O. Akashoro, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sikiru Lanre Nuruddin, the Director of Academic Planning, Mrs. G.A. Amasa, Member of Council representing Congregation, Professor Murtala Awodun, a Member of Council, Professor Mukaila Aremo, Council Member, our Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Alhaja Sakinat O. Yusuf, the visiting Vice Chancellors. We have Professor Wahab Olasupo Egbewole, SAN, Vice Chancellor of the Better by Far University of Ilorin, Professor Francisca Oladipo, VC, Thomas Adeomu University, Okoirise, Professor Jalil Ojuade, Vice Chancellor of Jaja University, Eyenkorin, Professor Olayinka Ramata Karim, the Vice Chancellor of Fountain University. Professor Mahfouz Adedimeji, Vice Chancellor Amam Patigi University, Patigi, Kwara State. Professor Olayemi Akinwumi, Vice Chancellor, Federal University, Lokoja. Dr. Frank Peter, representing the Vice Chancellor of Landmark University. And last, we also have Professor Suleiman Abdul Karim, again, immediate past Vice Chancellor of University of Ilorin, the representative of the National Universities Commission, Mrs. Rita Okondo, and our Vice Chancellor, Professor Noah Yusuf, and last but not least, the founder of this great university, Al-Hadi Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Oladimeji, OFR, Jagudolu and Asiwaju of Igbominna land, Arogunade of Lagos, and Bambaoba of our kingdom. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now that the procession has taken shape, may I request the rendition of the national anthem. Now the Al-Hikmah University anthem. Allahu Akbar. Kindly have your seats, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Now that the procession has taken its seats, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite the Deputy Imam of Al-Hikmah University, Dr. O.R. Aziz, to lead us in the opening prayer.
ولا يستحقه أحد سواه ونصلي ونسلم على أشرف المرسلين نبينا محمد المبعوث رحمة للعالمين والذي جعله الله ختام مسك للأنبياء أما بعد. In the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the omnipotent, the Alpha and Omega, we ask for His peace and blessing upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and his household and his companion and those who follow his footsteps the day of judgment. O Allah, guide us and protect us during today's program of the 13th convocation of the award degrees, diploma, and certificates to deserving graduates from the beginning to the end. O Allah, protect us from all evils and direct us to the straight path of in this life and the hereafter. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. We are optimistic that Almighty Allah will accept our prayer. May Almighty Allah accept our prayer. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamu ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Can we say Allahu Akbar? Alhamdulillah. And now that we have submitted our affairs to the Almighty, may I also request to give to us a short recitation from the glorious Quran. Al-Hafiz Abdurrahman Ismail Hadiyatullah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن بطش ربك لشديد. إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد فعال لما يريد. هل أتاك حديث الجنود فرعون وثمود بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط. بل هو قرآن مجيد. بل هو قرآن مجيد في لوح محفوظ. صدق الله العظيم.
Can we say Allahu Akbar? جزا الله القارئ وجميع المستمعين خير الجزاء. We ask Allah to reward the reciter and every one of us abundantly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I quickly recognize the presence of our royal fathers and custodians of our traditional institutions. His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Ahmed Babalola Awuni Aripo II, Ilese of Ibadan, and Vice Chairman 1, Igbomi International Rulers Forum. Baba, you are welcome, sir. KBSU. We also have His Royal Majesty Oba Barrister Ismail Bolaji Yahya Muhammad Atoloye Alebiosu, Oluko of Ajase and Chairman Igbomi International Rulers Forum. KBSU, you are welcome, sir. Also, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdurrahim Oladele Adeoti Olomu of Umuara and Vice Chairman 2, Igbomi International Rulers Forum. KBSU, you are welcome, sir. His Royal Majesty Oba Aruna Olawale Adegbite Sulaiman Olupako of Share and Secretary Igbomi International Rulers Forum. KBSU, you are welcome, sir. His Royal Majesty Oba Yakub Babalola Egunjobi Elesie of Esie Kingdom. KBSU. His Royal Majesty Alhaj Oba Abdulganiyu Aliyu Babatunde Ataoja of Oroki. You are welcome, sir. KBSU. His Royal Highness Alhaj Abdul Yakin Kolawole Olugama of Gama. You are welcome, sir. His Royal Highness Oba Salauddin Adeyanju Adeyemi Olodu of Okoode. KBSU. We also have